Hi, I'm Charlene Shirk, and welcome to Advertising Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the advertising space. And joining us from the Big Easy today is Olivia Scott from Omerge Alliances. Olivia, thanks so much for joining us today on Advertising Champions.
Thank you for having me today. I'm really happy to be here, Charlene.
Oh, talk to us about what you do at Omerge Alliances.
Well, we do a lot, but primarily we are a marketing management consultancy. So our clients include the Game Show Network, they include Essence Festival. We also have Camille Rose and several others. So we do a lot of marketing strategy consulting, where we start with what's your position in the marketplace? What do you have that's really unique, better, and different? And then helping people figure out how they can really have an ownable voice and an ownable audience that they can speak to. So we do a lot of consulting. And then after that consulting, for select clients, we shift into actually producing for them, whether it's an event, which we do with Essence, or we actually would produce a marketing and advertising campaign. So the crux of what we do, the core, is really a lot of consulting. I have been in marketing for 27 years. So it's a lot of like, let's talk about strategy first. I feel like I have at least 2 of those strategy calls a week with different clients, new clients, some are old, to kind of really make sure that we are grounding ourselves in something that's really going to be unique for them. Because as you may or may not know, and I'm sure you do, Charlene, you've been around for a long time as well, not to say that you're seasoned just like me. What I'm saying, season, we take that back, season like me, is that there's really nothing new under the sun. You know, I had a really interesting call yesterday with a new client, and I was like, okay, your product's amazing, but let's talk about the fact that there's really nothing new under the sun. What we have to do is find a specific position that you can own. Let's find an audience that's being underserved, and then really create a really compelling message to appeal to them. So that's what we do, a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy.
And Olivia, let me ask you this in terms of developing that messaging strategy. That does tend to evolve based on kind of what cultural trends. Post-COVID, it was all about authenticity. You know, what's your corporate culture? People don't just want to know the benefits or, you know, these are the things my product does. Is what does the product mean to you? How is it going to help you live your life? Have there been any
Right.
changes, nuanced changes, or really overall restructuring in the messaging, how it's resonating, and how the people, how your clients, or really the consumer, is taking that messaging in?
It's all about values. It's 100% shifting to values, Charlene. Because going back, the products are the products are the products. The way we're spending our money is a little bit different. Some of us have more money, but I think even more of us have less money. I also am a professor at Loyola, and I'm teaching a summer class on ethics and diversity. And we're on the class to speak about socioeconomic. And we're realizing that many people during COVID and after COVID, they shift from the middle class to the lower middle class, and some to the impoverished level. So my bottom line here is money is a little bit tighter. But if you can tell me as a brand how you actually connect with my values, that you actually care about what matters to me, about my children being nourished, or about, I may not be able to have all the money to, go have a really amazing night out at Applebee's, let's just say, right? It's an ad for Applebee's. But if you tell me that you get the values around nutrition, or you get the values of a family meal time together, you'll see that a lot of these ads and brands have shifted to more marketing about the values of community, of togetherness, of family time, of things that are for our health and our well-being, instead of just being about, come get this $2.99, bag of Cheetos with a hot dog from 7-Eleven. It's not about that. It's like, come hang out with your guys who have done construction work during lunch hour at 7-Eleven. Come commune with us. So that's what I'm finding is more shift to value-based advertising messages.
Yeah, and that's pretty consistent with what we've been hearing from other strategists, whether they're digital strategists or advertising strategists. It's more value-based now, more meeting the customer where they are versus, hey, come on down, 2 for 1, big meal, all that kind of stuff. Well, Olivia, we have run out of time, which I hate because I've just enjoyed this conversation with you. Please come back anytime you'd like on Advertising Champions. You had such valuable insight, and we're so grateful you took the time to share it with us today.
Thank you so much, Charlene.
And if you'd like to learn more about Omerge Alliances and their strategy and their consultancy that's available, you can check them out by first going to dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm your host, Charlene Shirk. Thank you so much for joining us on Advertising Champions, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.